Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. The theme of our report today, occupational therapist in forensic services in France. But what is forensic service? Response with an interview of Ms. Galland, psychiatrist health framework from Cadillac.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Mrs. Galland, also, what is a forensic service in France?
Forensic service is translated in France by UMD, Unité de Malades Difficiles. This setting houses prisoners who can stay in general psychiatric hospital because they are too dangerous for them and for people around them.
Okay, and where are they located in France, and who is interned here?
There are 6 UMD in France. In this setting there are 490 patients, including 40 women. Approximately 50% are psychotic, about 30% are schizophrenic, and 25% have a personality disorder. They are all dangerous, but they aren't always from general psychiatric hospital where they become too aggressive. They come to UMD under the equivalent of the Mental Health Act in France.
And there are a lot of caregivers?
Medical team in forensic service is composed to internal, medical secretary, senior health framework, nurses, healthcare workers, ASH, psychologist, social worker, educator, psychomotrician, and occupational therapist.
Okay, thank you, Mrs. Galland, for this interview.
Now we know what a forensic service is. However, we still don't know the role of an occupational therapist in UMD. Now, interview of 2 RT from Paris.
Good morning, Lauren. Good morning, Elincia. Can you explain me what is an occupational therapist? What is the role?
Occupational therapy is a paramedical profession that aims to make people more independent, to help them to go back home. Occupational therapists can be found in rehabilitation services, hospital, and also in forensic services.
So what is the occupational therapist mission in this unique place? And how could we reintegrate someone which is interned?
The first aim of the occupational therapist is to work about the relationships between the patient and the society. The second aim is to work about the patient's sickness.
How do you do that?
The patient does any activities with the occupational therapist so relationship can appear like in a society. Example from UMD of Cadillac. Activities: leather, pottery, basketry, marquetry, mosaic.
Art is freedom, so when a patient does an art activity, he can have a feeling of freedom that can increase the communication with the therapist. After the therapeutic activity, the patient can feel better, that's why it's easier for him to create a relationship with the medical team and other patients. Moreover, creating something with his own hands can valorize the patient, so the patient can give what he made for his family. So we can say that occupational therapy time is a unique place. For example, in UMD of Cadillac, occupational therapist room is out of the principal building. This transition is important because the patient leaves the building to go to a place where he can do activities by himself. Here is an actor.
In UMD, the patient is helped by medicine. Moreover, the medical team and the occupational therapist help the patient to valorize himself. They also help the patient to communicate with others and to integrate the social rules. How we could integrate someone which is interned? We can integrate with all the work of the team and the participation of the patient.
Thank you for this interview.
So, this is already the end of our reports. We hope you enjoyed them. Have a good day and God bless France!